Hello, dear ones. We are Laarkmaa, and we are here because we love you, and we wish to support you on your evolutionary journey. There are many concepts and principles you have discussed with each other and listened to our Pleiadian perspective throughout the years. But three things that are familiar themes to our spiritual family are your earthly family, finances, and fear. So today we're going to talk about these three words: family, finances, and fear. First of all, your family, your true family, is your spiritual family. As you know from many other conversations, the Pleiadian perspective is that your earthly family is the family you are born into to help you clear whatever triggers you need to face in order to evolve and become all of who you truly are. You are loyal to your families and you love them. You also have a great deal of conflict within most of your families, if not all of them. And we want to remind you that being loyal to your family is not the first priority on your evolutionary journey. The first priority is being loyal to the truth and evolving yourself. You cannot be responsible for someone else's evolution. You cannot be responsible for making someone else happy or healthy. You cannot be responsible for helping someone else see the world as you do. Each individual has the right to make their own choice about their evolutionary journey. And we remind you this because there is so much friction between earthly families at this time of transition. So many conflicting viewpoints causing challenges in your families. We remind you that the best way to move through this is to remember your true family is your spiritual family, and remember the purpose and role of your earthly family to help you grow and evolve by having you face the things that are challenging to you on an everyday basis whenever you think about it or whenever you move into a conflicting situation. You are evolving at a faster and faster rate. So therefore, many of you are seeing family members fall away through death or through changing perspectives. Know, dear ones, that all of you will arrive at the same place eventually. So you do not have to fight or worry to keep your family together. If families are splitting up, it is only a temporary measure while each of you take your own path of your own choosing to find the place where you rise into understanding and evolution into higher consciousness. All of you will arrive at the same point eventually. Some just choose to take the fast path, which is what you do when you work with light and when you follow a consciousness of being conscious of everything that happens and what choices you make, and the path of falling into patterns that make you feel safe or comfortable, but do not allow for spiritual growth. That's the slow path. That's the path from those who will die out of their physical form and continue their learning on the karmic wheel. Eventually, as we said, all of you will evolve to where you need to be. So please, allow yourselves the freedom to follow your own heart and allow your family members the freedom of their own choices without worrying about what they're going to choose. That's what we have to say about family. The second issue is about finances. As the world is evolving and more the controllers try to control you through finances, we encourage you to remember the principles of even exchange. When someone gives you something, give back from your heart. When you give something, give it freely without expectation, but also be accepting if someone wants to give you something back in exchange. In other words, you're learning to make a system of fair and even exchange rather than a system of finances that helps you to be abundant. Finances will never help you achieve abundance, not true abundance. They are only dollars in your pocket or euros in your pocket or yen or whatever currency your country uses. True abundance is recognizing that there is enough for everyone and that when you share everything you have and others do the same, no one suffers. No one is hungry. No one is homeless. No one is poor. All resources go into the even exchange so that everyone has what they need, and also things that make them happy, things that make them joyful, things that help them to be healthy. This is fair and even exchange, and this is true support of abundance, and it happens most when you are connected with spiritual family who understand this concept. The third principle we wish to discuss and remind you about is fear. Fear is the opposite of love, and fear is the principle or the tool which is used to manipulate you by those who wish to control your species and prevent you from making evolutionary growth. If you engage in fearful thoughts, fearful worries, or fear of any kind whatsoever, you become much more easily to control and manipulate by those who wish to do so. So we would encourage you, whenever something comes up that concerns you, to immediately enter into gratitude for all that you have, the recognition that every experience is for your own evolution, and the love of unconditional acceptance that you are on the path and making conscious choices every moment. So there truly is nothing to fear, because your heart will always lead you through whatever is happening. When you can do this, you keep your vibration in the higher realms, and then no fear can be present in your environment, and you enter into an energy of just love. This is what we have encouraged you to do and be for as long as we have been working with you. Just be love. Just be light. Step away from fear. Trust the love in your own heart. Trust the path that you have chosen. Recognize that abundance is something that is available to all of you when you practice even exchange, and that your true spiritual family is the support system that carries you on this journey and travels with you. We are here with you as part of that family, and we are here to remind you of whatever you need on each step of the journey as you begin to falter into fear, into worry, into family issues, into conflict, or into financial difficulties. All of the challenges can be transcended, and things are moving so quickly that you will notice they change very, very rapidly when you apply your higher vibrational conscious choice to every experience you have. We love you. Good always.